Привет, ребята, с вами Лиси. У нас стримчик после недели это затишье, стрим, но новая версия, надо хоть немножко постримить. Так, секунду воды принесу. Вода есть. Так что как-то так. Так. Минутку. Чищу. Так. Вот сошли. Вот они мы здесь. Давайте вот отсюда начнем. Я вот со стрима разработчиков и не была здесь. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 дней, короче. Не заходила. Мгм. Так, минутку, мне надо позвонить. Точно пришло сообщение, так что секундочку. Как я люблю родственников. Вот честное слово, всегда вовремя. Так. Так. Хочу Аяку. О, Кондатия! Есть! Сахароза! Класс! Я всегда их хотела. Классно. Две девочки, которые я хотела. Так. Семь. 3. Так. Во. Ну, Розарио у меня С6. Так.
Absorption test. Nice and spicy. Let's light it up.
Так.
We shall prevail. Yield.
Так, она словом.
Animal hypostasis. You're toast. Booba, get them. Grant us your blessing. Just a graze. Yield. Hear my prayer. Everybody stand back! Animal test 6308. Absorption test. Enhanced animal module. Nice and spicy. We shall prevail. Flee. Teamwork is dreamwork. Let's light it up. Boba, get them. Hey, animal hypostasis. Animal test 6308. Grant us your blessing. Yield.
Так.
Nice and spicy.
A touch of frost.
I'm going in.
Submit for judgment.
Punishment. Boba, get them.
Так.
Eat this. Judgment.
From whence you came.
Lights out. Teamwork is dreamwork. You're toast.
Submit for judgment. Forth my blade.
Stand clear. Absorption test. No, my sword.
Так.
Oz revealed by Midnight Phantasmagor. Power that ended hot shot. Let me read you a verse. Enhanced animal module 75. Shadow Raven,
Так.
let night fall. To ashes. Witness the power of Gugwa. Animal hypostasis emulation. Stand clear.
Откинуть. Так.
Hey there. Fire. Well, hey there. Let's light it up. Everybody stand back. Eat this. Feeling lucky? Attack!
Так.
Watch out! Submit! Teamwork is dreamwork! Nice and spicy! Hey, fire!
Потянуть. Так.
light. Kamisato art. Sumetsu. Whirling snow. Punishment.
Так.
Swirl. Mark 2. Let's dance. My apologies. Embrace the ice. Whirling snow. River. Enhanced animal module 75. Absorption test.
Ну так. Так.
Once, there was a glorious...
Так. Сахарозочка, классно.
This...
Так.
Recent...
Так, 5, 6.
I...
Так.
Time itself is silence. Exactly.
Ad
Yeah.
Astra...
I'll think about it.
Так.
There'll be an extra fee for that.
Не завершено еще. Так.
I'm sure I've forgotten something. Not to worry, I'll simply send someone to fetch it. As soon as I remember what it was.
Так.
Well, if it isn't my that voice, it's Navia. I didn't expect to run in. How about you, Navia? Are you still? We've wrapped up. Stocking up on materials, confirming. Well, though our financial situation, though just pieces of paper. Whoa. Oh, you bet. So before I came over this time, I took. And then, but after. That does sound like you. Oh, what? Let Paimon see. Wait. There's nothing here but a bunch of weird symbols. This looks like a... okay, Paimon can... Thank you for your... I thought that as long as I understood... Well, now you know for... Anyway, I should... Worst comes to worst, I'll just make another trip. Ah, so you're going to head back now? Yep, and that's... You said you don't have it. It's a bit sudden.
Давай.
Then let's go. Oh, you... Oh, sorry. All right, follow me.
Так.
The engineer is still doing a few routine safety checks. We can head out as soon as we get the green light. So, Paimon has always wanted to... Yeah, that's right.
Так,
Callus
давай.
and Navi. If you provided the Mora to build the lines, then why isn't there even a dedicated... Spina di Rosula built all the lines, yet you still have to take a special boat just to go home. Paimon doesn't get it. Well, what I heard is that most of our business... You are right that it is a bit strange, though. If you've already committed to build 3 lines, why not just add a 4th? Yeah, that's what Well, it is what it is. But that would only be the case if he cared about what others thought. My father, from what I've heard. Huh. Yeah. Because...
Boss, the boat's ready. We can head out.
All right.
Так.
It'll be a while before we get to Poisson. Let's keep talking. Navia, what was your mother like as a person? Oh, Paimon, sorry. She totally forgot that you mentioned before the...
Давай.
That's all right. I've heard many stories about her from the rest of the Spina. They've always said that they were sure we would have gotten along famously. While my papa was stiff like a board, my mother was supposedly super cheerful and funny. Their complementary personalities allowed them to make up for each other's flaws. My father would run the businesses and expand our reach, while my mother would keep the peace and make sure that everyone was happy. Their work made sure that the Spina could grow and thrive. Sounds like they were not just a well-matched couple, but fantastic business partners as well. Yeah, but those are just stories and anecdotes after all. It's hard for me to piece together a more complete or intimate picture of her. But sometimes I'd still look at the Clementine line.
Давай.
Silver once said that a name is so... over the past few weeks, I've also begun to appreciate how water can take in and hold. I've lost many. The fact won't change that they existed in my... of course, but...
Так, давай.
Besides... We've reached... Navia... Do you think she's doing alright?
Давай.
Okay. Paimon supposes you're right. She's really been through a lot. It couldn't have been...
Так, куда?
Boss, you're back! Traveler in Paimon, welcome back to Poisson.
Oh, hey! Fancy seeing you again, Florent. Is it your turn to take care of Navia now?
Hey, I can totally take care of myself. For the time being, I'll go around. We did hand over some of...
Thank you for the compliment, boss. As you see, I've been working closely with the boss on rebuilding Poisson. Mr. Malus was an extremely...
All right. There's no need... Were you waiting here for me?
Yeah, we contacted a sculptor about the job.
You're commissioning a statue?
So, basically, we've been meaning to commission, but since my father was known as but now that his name has been cleared, and the town is...
The funds to build the statue were freely donated.
Давай.
Me? I'm just the newbie president that's running around and causing everyone trouble.
Hey, there's no need to be so humble.
I agree wholeheartedly.
Hey. Just kidding. Thanks for the vote anyway, Florent.
But we haven't had any real discussions yet on the possible designs. I feel like I
There's no need for... Hey, you! Come over here with me. Modeling a few... Didn't you say on the boat that Callus and Clementine sounded like great partners? Well, then Florent, let's...
You've got it, boss.
Well, what do you think? Got any ideas? Well, I've actually so I want to pick your brain for a bit.
I'm all good here, boss. Feel free to start posing whenever.
A happy pose.
With all of...
Would we even be able to tell?
Yeah, and that'd probably be a...
Could one of you... that actually sounds pretty hard to pull off. Forget it, let's try something else.
Imposing, huh? Oh, I've got it. Let's try this.
This pose! It makes me recall Spina di Rosula's glorious golden age.
But isn't Clementine's pose a bit too bold and heroic? Was she really that kind of person? If we were to stick with this
Давай.
pose, maybe...
Well,
Oh, Paimon would...
What you're right though that this may not accurately represent the image of her in our hearts. Let's try to come up with something else. By that, do you mean as if we were standing on a boat and looking out at the sea? Sure, let's give that a try.
Whoa,
Давай.
look over there, my dear Clementine.
but...
Oh, I see what you mean. Then let's swap.
Well, Paimon is a
Wait, but
But then...
Oh, okay.
oh, don't worry.
Давай.
We still man. If I outfits.
Oh, Paimon remembers her. She was the...
Yes, that's exactly who I'm talking about. I said that it's fine, but I got so busy and distracted in the city that I forgot to pick the uniform up. So I did forget.
Don't worry, boss. I can sense...
On the matter of the stuff,
We could have just done that from the...
Navi!
Huh?
oh, well, if it isn't Coulter. Back already from the...
After I got out, I immediately made a beeline. You wouldn't believe how much I...
It's good to have you back,
And...
Let me introduce you. But...
Wait, Mr. Marcel.
Have you not heard anything?
Well, I know that
Oh, looks like we'll have... First things first.
Oh, nice to meet you. I don't recall Navia ever generously
Humble again.
Nice. Spina di Rus... Oh, that reminds...
Coulter...
They lost their lives, keeping me safe during the flood.
What did you say? This isn't some kind
I'm sorry.
of... Loose.
Malus and Coulter were...
Let's...
I...
Так. Выше.
All of this. It's
I think you and
I thought, Mr. It's uncommon.
The good news is that the we finally.
Are you sure?
Realm who?
Florent should remember him. Romeo was the leader, but Mr. Callus, not only with the but the two.
And of course, when he was.
Yeah, you could say.
Oh, that's a good point.
Oh yeah, it used to be a lot, but on the matter of.
I think the Aquabus was just the straw that they believed that.
so. But
Yeah, but to them, even of course, Miss.
So that's
From that point on, perhaps they regard.
I've also heard that they.
I think Coulter's got a point. Both Marcel and Romeo had my father in their sights, even though Marcel's with how distracted.
Good thinking, boss.
Thank you for that,
Ну
Florent.
давай.
And Coulter.
Don't worry, it's. I've heard so many.
In that case, why don't we go? Want to come with me again, you two?
Oh,
then let's go. Paimon feels like a.
Oh.
Так, побежали.
Are we not taking the boat this time?
It's nice to walk from time to time. Once we're there, we can stay a few days before we return.
sounds good. I haven't walked this road in a long time.
Well, we've walked far enough for now. Since we're out for a walk.
Well, Paimon thinks you're doing.
Back in the days, Malus and I must have traveled this way hundreds of times. When we were tired, we would let the Spina was still on the rise back then. Mr. Callus was generous and everyone. And now, in the blink of an eye, oh, I know. I was just.
Then let's stay.
Oh, is this another?
Oh, wait. Let me check if I have all the ingredients. Okay. The stove's looking good. And seems like we're all out of flour and sugar. The two Oh, would you?
We should contribute.
Oh, that's great.
Then I'll go look for.
Great. Then I'll
Так.
how to... You've all done your part. Just leave the rest to me.
Whoa, these macarons look and taste magnificent!
Boss is baking.
Oh,
Have you two seriously never considered joining up? Was it that obvious?
adventurers never. Besides, after
Ну, давай.
everything we've...
Even if Paimon was far beyond the horizon, she'd still remember the
I understand now. Then I will endeavor.
We've got no wine with us.
Cheers! Hey, what are you doing? Quick!
May your travels go smoothly. May this... All set? Let's move out then. I asked some old acquaintances and...
Так.
Hey there, Ludovine. How's business lately?
The demoiselle of Spina de Rosula. I must say, your generous patronage is the one thing keeping me from going bankrupt.
Nonsense. We all know
Oy.
what a talented businesswoman you are. No, and don't forget, she's the boss now.
My mistake, my mistake. I just got so used to calling her demoiselle. Are you here for the uniform?
Yep. I forgot to drop by earlier when I was running errands around here.
I didn't expect demoiselle to come and pick it up in person. It's just a uniform after all. Any of your folks could have come instead.
Navia's always liked to take even small things seriously.
Hey, that's not the only reason I'm here. We mostly just needed a walk to clear our heads. There are few things more uplifting than taking the first step on a new journey.
Boss has got a point. Going on a trip with friends is always better than staying cooped up at home.
Very well. Please, wait here while I retrieve the uniform for you.
Can someone remind Paimon again why Adele wants to join the Spina?
She hasn't given me any concrete reasons. All she says is that she really looks up to me. After we cleared her father's name, she became a lot more cheerful and outgoing. It's probably because she now knows for sure that her father was never a bad person. She said she used to be terrified of Papa, so as a result, she found all the rest of the Spina super scary as well. But the Spina is very different now. She mustered up the courage to talk to me, and felt like I could really understand. Yeah. She said that she wanted to be.
From the sound of it, she'll be a wonderful addition to the Spina.
I think so too. But for now,
Ну
let's focus
давай.
on giving her a great atmosphere to grow and thrive. She can commit to us once she's older, and can really make that decision.
Is something up, Traveler? Huh? Tailing? Oh, Paimon.
I'll go check it out too. Coulter, please hold on to this for me.
All right.
Paimon saw them too. They headed up.
Stop right there!
Так, побежали.
We knew you were going to be difficult!
Seems like if we want them to talk, we're gonna.
Brothers?
Feeling lucky? Umbrella warfare, I guess. Ha-ha! Ah, cha! Ha! Ha-ha! Umbrella warfare, I guess. Ah, cha! Ah.
Stabilize!
Now, talk. Who are you? And why were you tailing us?
Don't think we'll let you off easy if you keep silent.
How did it go, boss? Are any of you hurt?
If you thought Anyway, stop playing tough and start talking.
We were discovered.
Get revenge?
You actually know that name? But if you do, then
Indeed.
We were out drinking when. Too bad you guys messed up ours first. Huh? You're pretty sharp. Seeing you like that just really.
I am the current. I won't press charge.
I understand.
But if you so much as.
All right. We get...
Are you sure it's okay to just let them go?
If the other side is willing to talk,
I support Boss's.
yes. Plus, we already know. I still think we should keep an eye. Then we could still have a fight on our hands.
Yeah, those guys
I'd rather things not go that far, since, though we haven't talked to each other for years, once upon a time we were all a part of the Spina di Rosula family.
Yep, that's how I feel as well. Anyway, now that we've sent them packing, we don't have to worry about those guys anymore. It's getting late already. I'll also ask someone to write
Do we have to stay?
We can still go out in the...
Huh.
Так.
Coming back here, if you think about it, it would be.
Total. Although, of course, he was a very ambitious man, who
And that's also why people hated him just as much.
All right. You can use the same room as last time.
Yep. Kinda hard to forget when there are only so many rooms here after.
Oh, did I just hear someone...
Oh, Paimon's so...
Так. Так, внутри дождись уже, ну.
Really need those parts. What's taking him so long? Just say what you mean. No problem.
Hello? Are you asleep yet? Oh, no, not at all. I just figured that since we don't get to enjoy nights like these very often, we should try to enjoy it to the fullest. Wanna go fishing? I've got some rods and lures ready.
Oh, so that's the prep you were talking about. Sure, we'll come.
Hopefully I didn't wake you or anything. I knew it. You really are my best partner. Okay, let's go. To the fishing spot.
Так.
Fishing when you're using a fully... But...
Well, that's one way to enjoy fishing. What do you think, traveler? That's how I feel as well. To me, I'm happy as long as I catch some fish.
Honestly, Paimon's mainly shocked at how much energy you still have at this hour. Usually by this time of night, it's a struggle for Paimon to even keep her eyes open.
Huh. It might just be something that...
That's a thing?
I'm sure you'd get... My father always had a lot of unrealistic expectations for me. But the more that he tried to get me to become like him, the less I wanted to listen to what he had to say. My mother never had those kinds of expectations, though. I've heard that she had only one wish for all the members of the... Can you imagine? No matter what Papa yelled...
Paimon would have never guessed.
When I was young, but once... I learned then, because... If you do falter... sorry. Basically, I was just saying that the nurturing atmosphere of the Spina must have been my mother's legacy, rather than my father's. And if that's the only way that I can continue to feel her love, then I'd like to pass that warmth on.
Is that why you let those guys go today?
Ну давай.
Hey, look! I think you've got something...
But why is...
Oh, there must be something wrong with... We can't let it get away. Come on, you two. Let's catch it.
You want Paimon to help too?
Так.
You didn't attach a hook to your line?
Stop wasting time! We'll go ahead with the operation tomorrow. Do with that...
Well, your rod was missing a part.
Well, if we're just talking about the number of missing parts, sure. Oh, never mind. Paimon really can't keep her up.
All right. See you tomorrow. So how was last night? Did you get a good night's sleep?
Paimon dreamt that she danced with the sea stars, so you could say it was stellar. Get it?
Huh.
I didn't know you had such a great sense of humor.
See? This guy gets it!
Anyway, let's head out. I'll arrange for a boat.
Paimon hopes she'll really appreciate your gift.
I hope so too.
Так.
Adele, we're back! We brought you a gift from the court, too.
Whoa! Thank you so much.
Don't call her boss, okay, Adele?
Oh, it's all right.
It's been a while!
Oh, it's you
Yep.
two. I've heard that you also help save all of Fontaine. You're truly just like the great heroes of legend.
You're really amazing. And if Miss Navi is your friend, then she... What's in this?
Of course. Go ahead.
Oh, it's a Spina di Rosula unicorn.
Well, but it's the Spina, so
Oh, so that's...
Everyone, I'm real thanks to the protection of the...
Oh, it's the least we could do. As long as you live...
Boss!
Huh? Is something up, Florent?
I've got something urgent to report. Romeu and his folks have gathered outside Poisson, and even...
What?
Ну
It seems
давай.
like they've been planning this for some time. We started investigating as soon, but Romeu and his folks must have gotten wind as well. We investigated their...
They have smartened up since we...
Seems like they've got no interest in sitting down and talking at all. We should have gone straight to the Maison Gardiennage.
Sorry, I underestimated the situation. Well, too late now, I suppose. Florent, where are they keeping their explosives?
On the hill to the east of Poisson, near the Clementine line.
Неужели?
Want to blow up the Clementine line?
Certainly sounds like it.
Romeo and his followers hate the Spina and everything to do with Callus. And the Aquabus was the source of their contention. If they manage to blow up the Aquabus line, all that rubble will—
Are they insane? There's tons of innocent people in
Look.
Poisson!
Yeah. If they've been planning this for ages, they're definitely not going to let this opportunity slip by. We have to issue an evacuation order to the townspeople and get them as far away from the entrance as possible. That should save them from the worst of it.
Let's get everyone onto our ship. That should be the safest place.
My dear partner, can I leave the Clementine line to you? If the explosives do go off, not only would the people of Poisson be in danger, any aquabuses using the line would plummet to the ground. Let's stop their insanity first, then settle the score with them.
Так.
Leave it to us, Navia. Please stay safe, too.
Let's go, you two. We've got to act fast. Miss Coralie, please take Adele to the ship.
Так.
Watch out, boss! What do you think you're doing, Coulter?
I thought all the annoying little hindrances had left, but I still couldn't get rid of you.
You mean this was all a trick? So that you'd be left? Oh. I get it now. You knew about their plans all along. You only told us they were doing badly so that we'd drop our guard.
Not quite. Though I share their position, and that's because
Так.
out of the entire
You better stick close to me.
Romeo promised, but it was like you were glued at the hip to that pesky traveler. You never get— Romeo has lost his patience. I didn't have to be here today, you know, but I swore that I'd kill you, even if it meant being buried with you in the rubble.
Why?
Only someone as clueless about the past as you would ask such a fool. You never saw the heyday of Spina di Rosula, nor did you ever— But I saw it all with— And it was all because of you, Navia. Clementine died because of you. Callus died because of you. Malus and Silver died because of you. And
So the shock and grief you showed us before, that was in Act 2?
now you're catching on. I heard Malus was dead the moment I got out. Did you know? Down there in that blasted fortress, I spent a long time thinking about what happened and resolving to apologize to Malus as soon as I got out. Back then, because of that aquabus, we had a huge fallout. The years passed by in a blur after that. I thought I had finally begun to understand him, and that he could help me relive the good— But then he died, and it was because of you again, Navia! It's always because of you! I once loved the Spina and Poisson more than anyone else. But what is left now of either besides death and ruin?
Don't listen to him, boss.
Have you ever considered that maybe people don't stay in Poisson because of you, but only because they have such beautiful memories of the past before you came?
Because if you do falter, there'll inevitably come a time when you'll have to face the consequences. And when that time comes, those most precious to you really will throw themselves. Yeah. Looking back on it now as an adult, I can hardly believe how patient and kind everyone was, but is that really why they support me?
Shut your mouth! I don't know how to explain it, but I like her, and that's that!
I'm sure Mr. Malus would be extremely disappointed in you right now. You've somehow managed to pin the blame for every mistake and tragedy in our history.
Get out of the way, Florent. I don't want to hurt you.
You're gonna have to. Boss, there's no time for this. Stop hesitating and get out of here before you get buried.
Maybe you think you're being the realist by painting the history of the Spina and Poisson like this. But the love that I felt from everyone was just as real. And even now, I will continue to believe in that love. So let me show you just how much I love the Spina di Rosula.
Так,
Umbrella warfare, I guess!
так.
Oh! Watch out! Hiya! Attack! That's the way. Coming at ya! Hiya! Ha! Watch out!
Так.
Florent, I'll leave the town to you. Summon the other members and help with the evacuation of the townspeople. If you find any of Coulter's accomplices, subdue them quickly, and don't give them the chance to harm any ordinary civilians. I can't allow my partner to face the danger on the Clementine line alone.
Got it, boss. I'm on it. Are you okay, Navia?
I don't know,
Так.
but I have to go.
Let's hurry up there! We have to protect the Clementine line! If they're gonna blow up the waterway, they must have planted the explosives next to the support pillars.
Так.
Solidify!
Be still.
They certainly brought a lot of muscle. They're really slowing us down. But if we're meeting resistance, we must be heading in the right direction.
There is no escape!
Stabilize!
These must be the explosives, right? And this is the control mechanism. How can we disable it? Oh, Paimon's too scared to touch any of this stuff. Huh? There's a strangely shaped hole here. Oh, that certainly sounds possible. Okay, you take this side, Paimon will take the other. Let's see what we can find. Oh, you found it! That's amazing! Let's turn off the device right now! We're running out of time!
Так.
That should do it, right? Navi and Florent should be able to relax now. Oh, you're right. They're gonna bury Bossa!
Great work, partner. Just leave the rest to me.
Watch out, Navia! You can't block them all!
Block. I'm doing this the Spina way. Fire!
I heard from Thierry that even they're your enemies now. They were once a part of Spina.
I have nothing more to say to them. Regardless of whether their hatred and anger towards me or the Spina was to please...
Sounds good. We're very appreciative of your help. Without it, the consequences would have been far worse. All right, this operation
Нет,
is a wrap.
Навию не буду
Take him away.
крутить.
Yeah. Luckily,
Я
just
Аяку
in
хочу.
time.
Но у
It's probably because
Но
I
у меня
expended too
нету
much
этих
elemental energy at once.
пруток.
I'll be fine. Don't worry about me.
But you usually glow up whenever other people compliment you. Paimon's not used to seeing you like this.
Boss, we managed to catch all the infiltrators in the town. The Maison Gardiennage is taking them away as well. Seems like Romeu really went all in on this mission. If he sent literally everyone he had, though, that also means we've caught them all too. We won't have to worry about them from now on.
Got it. That's good at least. Coulter, I can understand how you feel. The things that we lost, I am not callous. But I will spend more so that one day...
I know what you're trying to say. There are too many things in life that are just beyond our control. In that, we are the same.
Henceforth, you are no longer a member of Spina di Rosula. But once you're discharged from the fortress again, you're welcome to pay another visit to Poisson.
Thank you, Navia.
Так.
As I thought.
She is a... Thank you for protecting the Clementine line. I was actually really scared, you know. I mean, even the Callus line won't be getting rebuilt anytime soon. If I'd lost the Clementine line too, I wouldn't know how to live with myself. A name is a way to etch a memory onto the world. Losing the line that bears her name, that I can see every day, would be like losing my mother all over again. Seeing it still standing there, tall and proud, it makes me really happy.
What happened while we were gone? Honestly, you look more upset than tired or anything.
Just give her some time.
Thank you so much. Traveler, I want to ask you something. And please, tell me the truth. Do you really see me as your partner?
Of course.
That's good then. Hearing that, it brings me more relief than I can say.
you feel now?
I feel quite a bit better. But I should probably still rest for a few more days. Sorry, partner. I said some weird things earlier. I used to think that I'd never doubt Coulter mentioned my parents. As well as Malus and Silver. It's all thanks to... Do you think...
Don't think like that, Navia. You've already done more than enough. No matter what others think, we'll always support you to the end of the world.
Well, since it's ended up like this, I suppose it's time for me to make a confession as well. There's something that I've been keeping from you as well, boss. Please, follow me. Everything is already prepared.
Florent, I hope you can understand that I can't deal with any more shocking revelations right now.
Don't worry. This surprise will be a pleasant one.
Так. Так. Так.
Why is everyone gathered here? And what's... this?
This was supposed to be a gift to you from everyone in the town. We were originally planning to show it to you once it was finished, but special times call for special measures. I've never seen you look so defeated before, so I've decided to show you the designs before the final product was done.
Do I really look that bad?
Well, if you're ready, I'll unveil the present.
О, прикольный.
This is... a mother. And me.
We designed the look for Miss Clementine based on old camera records, as well as personal recollections from members of the Spina.
Wow! This is the statue you mentioned?
It is indeed. We only asked Boss.
How could we only have...
Even though, boss,
We wanted to commemorate her
I don't know what's...
with Navia around.
We are gathered here today that we support you and
That's what we believe as well!
Thank you so... This really... I never thought...
Ну, все за.
Ad Astra. Thank you for
Вот так.
Every journey has its final day. Don't rush.
There'll be an extra fee for that. Exactly.
Так, все.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
Так. Да.
This realm is truly beginning to thrive. I cannot help but be stirred.
Так. Так.
If you ever have...
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
Так.
But where are those who share the memory?
This realm is truly
Ну-ка, давайте посмотрим.
This realm is...
Так. Так, шарота. Блин, нету. О, вот эти у меня две есть. Ну все на сегодня. Не знаю, куда. Так. Я хочу немножко поиграть в
Osmanthus wine tastes the
хасерку,
same as I remember.
потому что
But where are those who
там
share
челлендж
memory?
хочу сделать, так что давайте пойдем. Минут через 10 будет. Стрим будет по хасеру. Часик или два будет это по хасеру стрим. Давайте.